What's going on, everybody? Happy... Riptide, what's today?
Monday.
It is Monday. It's Tidal Wave Day.
It is. I lose track of time so much. We're just being in here all the time.
I get that.
Home 2 is actually home 1.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad place to call home right now.
No.
So
it's cool.
There's video games, there's food, there's Mountain Dew, there's Code Red. I mean...
We got these cool cheesy chips we've been eating a lot.
There's cheese chips now, which we'll be talking about more a little bit later. There's all sorts of great things going on here at Aquatic. But yes, it is Tidal Wave night, so thank you so much for coming out. Y'all may have noticed I have stolen Riptide's show yet again. Don't worry, he's getting his show back probably within the next week or so as we transition here. Riptide, I'm sure you're excited to get your reins back here.
I'll wrestle you down for it.
I do hear Riptide is the champion. He actually has a wrestling championship belt somewhere in this office that I'm sure y'all will see here in the future.
Basically, I'm the Intercontinental Champion of Twitch, so don't mess with me.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Don't mess with me.
We'll see what happens. Actually, before we get into everything tonight, did you actually see that we had Bink streaming live off the Aquatik Esports Twitch channel today?
I did. I watched it just for a minute while I was been doing a lot of research on audio stuff. Who would have thought? And I had him up for a minute. It was really cool that we are now starting to feature our creators on our Aquatic page, not the Neptune page, but the Aquatic page. So we're still going to reserve the Neptune page for a little bit more of the shows, but we're going to start slowly getting all the creators on like a schedule and getting them out there.
Yeah, so that was great to see, and there's more. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the segment. But first, let's bring up this week's schedule and talk about what's going on here at Aquatik Esports. I'll let y'all know it is a pretty typical week around here at the old Aquatic HQ. We have all the great things that would typically go on. Tuesday, of course, is our Jelly and Shark League night. We're going to talk more about that in our esports section. Wednesday is still the raid. Who do we have coming in for the raid this week, Riptide?
Oh, we have Ultra Thub.
Oh, fantastic. I love Ultra.
So, yep, him and I were going back and forth today about a few things, so I got to reach out to him again just to confirm we're good to go, but I'm sure we're down.
Great. Well, that is wonderful. So I'm looking forward to seeing Ultra. Then Thursday, of course, is Fireside Chat. We're doing something special at this week's Fireside Chat. We're actually going to be unveiling the 5 new creators to join Aquatic Creators. So that's a blast. Always an adventure. And then Friday is our Orca League night. And I know Toad has some great things going on there that we'll be talking about later in this week, and that Toad will be sharing in the Discord to really amp that up. And then, of course, what happens on Saturday, Riptide?
Oh man, we've got Valorant, the community mashup once again. We're going to have a bunch of just people from the community playing again, facing Neptune's Elite. Funny enough, there was even people from Neptune's who we didn't choose for because Neptune's Elite is a big cast, so we actually had quite a few of them in the winning team from last time. So it ended up being almost Neptunes versus Neptunes. But we're going to try and get some different people this week again, so that way it's just not the same group of people. But it's, Valorant all the way again. Yeah,
so we'll talk a bit about that a bit later on. So that's the schedule for the week. And now, of course, all of you know this new and exciting thing that we've been doing in all of our streams. It's actually called the Aquatik Uplink, and I think it is time to make the first uplink appear. And there it is. This week we have this stream, I guess I should say. We have 2 PlayStation gift cards to give away. That is the first one. We'll leave that up there for just a few moments. We actually have Trident manning the machine behind the scenes today. Riptide, not for you. As much as Riptide is a PlayStation guy, y'all, I'm going to have to do Riptide, give him an opportunity to share with you his game collection during one of these shows. It's something to be proud of. Or not. Actually, it's something to be kind of depressed at. It's pretty fantastic. I mean, how many is it on Xbox? Was it 800?
So games that I own, it's I think just over 600. With Game Pass, it's a little over 800. On PlayStation, I think I own over 800 games, and I think on PC we're probably close to about 1,000.
Well, there's that. I am nowhere near that, I know, as an individual.
I've probably played only 10% of them. Story of a gamer's life.
You know, I see this all the time. I'll bring up a game to Riptide, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I bought that." I'm like, "Oh, what'd you think?" He's like, "Nah, I haven't played it."
Or the classic me is I played it for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, well, I'm glad I at least got to see what this is like. I'm gonna go back to what I was playing, try to finish that, and then forget about it. But I'm a part of so many different gaming like subscription services, like the Humble Bundle service. So I get like 6 free games there a month. I have PlayStation Plus, which is 2 or 3 games, Xbox Gold, which is 2 or 3 games. So just even with my subscriptions, I'm getting like almost 10 to 12 free games a month, not to mention the games that I buy. And then, I mean, it's bad. If I see that 50% off sticker tag, I'm yanking it off the shelf.
No lie. No lie. Well, everyone, let's start tonight off with our recap of Fireside. All right. So Fireside was a pretty eventful Fireside last week, as most Firesides are, but there's a couple of things I wanted to recap that I went over. The first of which is that our community mashups really are starting to grow. They're getting a lot bigger. We're getting a lot more people interested in what is going on in there. Again, if you ever want to participate in one of our community mashups, you can head over to aquatik.gg/mashup. When you get there, you'll be presented with our current games mashup sign-up form, where you can enter to get randomly selected to play in those mashups. Right now, we're bringing on 4 teams to compete against each other for a $250 prize pool, as well as an MVP that's selected to always get a great piece of gaming gear. So far, we've given out, I think there's an Xbox One Cyberpunk edition, which was awesome.
Yep.
There's been a Razer Huntsman Mini, and then also now a Razer Kraken Tournament edition. So cool things that we're giving out to the community, and those are all picked by our fantastic commentator, the one and only Kami Wolverine.
100%.
So yeah, so if you want to participate in those, definitely, again, aquatik.gg/mashup for a chance to play in one of those games.
Kami's my favorite part of the...
He is my favorite part as well. I think he's most people's favorite part of those gameplays, aside from the amazing gameplay.
100%.
And tonight, we're actually going to, for the first time, post the entire community mashup on our YouTube channel. So if you want to watch some of that amazing gameplay and catch some of the great things from Kami, definitely head over there. All right. Now, to continue on with my announcements, we have creator announcements. Like I said, those are coming this week. They are going to be on Thursday during Firesides. Definitely stay tuned there. I also talked briefly about Rogue Company and Hyperscape. We are looking into hosting tournaments for both of those. Right now, it looks like they'll probably be entered into that community mashups kind of series as a way for us to get those off the ground. And the best one that we seem to have the most interest in will likely become Neptune's lead in the next season.
Have you had a lot of people reach out to you about those games? I've had a lot of people reach out to me about Rogue Company.
I have, yeah. It's Hyperscape started really strong, and then I have seen a lot of Rogue Company recently. There's been a lot of hype around them, which, I mean, I can't blame them. I've been playing both. I had a lot of fun playing Rogue Company yesterday. I was actually playing it on my Xbox because I was out of the office for most of the day, so I was at home kind of relaxing and playing it there. It was a good experience. It's nice, I think, you know, I know this is a little off topic, but it's nice because Rogue Company it has that like CSGO Valorant feel because it's that same style with the bomb playing and A and B.
Yeah.
But it's also way more like relaxing, and so it's kind of an interesting mix of best of both worlds. It's a great experience for home. And then the last thing to talk about from our Fireside Chat is that qualifiers should be announced this week. I think we are talking about how those qualifiers are going to work on Thursday, and I might even talk a bit more about them in our esports segment that is coming up in just a few moments, so stay tuned for all of that. But yeah, that was my Fireside. I think that pretty much covers that one. With that being said, let's move on to This Week in Esports. So this week in esports, y'all, sorry my chuckle here. We just had an amazing event happen here at Aquatic HQ. Well, first off, let me tell you, we actually doubled the number of community tournaments held on Discord. We had a whole bunch of you get interested in what's been going on with hosting your own tournaments, and it has been a blast. So thank you so much to everybody who has been holding those tournaments. I know that Toad, as well as Trackpad, are working with our players to get those tournaments hosted out. There was a absolute ton of them this week that Lyra has been shooting out, and I know there's even more growing over the next week. So definitely stay tuned for all of those great tournaments that are coming up. Also, I just kind of hinted at it, but Jelly and Shark Manager Trackpad has made his debut on Discord. I believe you can find him as Aquatik Trackpad, so definitely make sure you track him down and say hello if you're on Jelly or Shark. He's going to be passing out some great information to all of you, as well as working with the coaches to get everything up and running on both Jelly and Shark. Now, let's quickly talk about the community mashup winners. We had a fan favorite group come back in through community mashup, and that was led by team captain Danny Steele. Fantastic. They have some amazing gameplay. I know they are a huge fan favorite of Kami Wolverine, so great gameplay there. The MVP was actually Sway, who was dominating throughout the gameplay, and most of the game played by Raze. So there was some amazing rocket launches that went off during that gameplay. It was a blast to watch and was just a lot of fun. And then, of course, the rest of that team, Gold Tech, Genesis, as well as Juice. So all sorts of great things going on there. With all that being said, let's get back to talking a little bit more about what's going on this week.
Hey everybody, don't mind me. I'm just standing in front of the camera like this. I'm working on my lunges. So actually it was a camera issue and this is how I'm just distracting you. Don't mind me though. Oh, Neptune, are you back there?
Oh, I am.
Oh,
I kind of thought Riptide was about to dance and groove his entire way around the scene. As you can see, he is now doing the lunge across. That is the peak of physical fitness that exists here at Aquatik Esports.
I'm too fat.
And with Riptide. So everybody, this week in esports, right? Yeah, so some great things that went on last week. Again, doubling out the amount of community tournaments, which is a blast. I mean, I'm really actually pretty excited about all the community tournaments that have been happening. It's been great, right?
I'm sorry, I just got done with lunches. I don't know.
You need a little breath for a second? Just need a little breather? Trust me, I totally get it. I'll talk for a second. It's all good. Live TV, people. Live TV, kind of.
If someone wants to give me bits, I'll lunge again.
Oh, please don't. We don't need that. There has been a whole bunch of stuff coming through that we won't talk on, so I appreciate
I'm sorry.
It. You know what? It's what the people want. Lunges from Riptide.
That's how genuine we are, by the way.
We're something special.
So,
yeah, community tournaments. Community tournaments.
Okay, so the community tournaments. Sorry, lunge brain. We're talking Saturday or during the week?
Just during the week. It's great to see how many have happened now. I mean, we doubled our previous week.
100%. And then even Trackpad sent me an email today, and actually sent over to you. Hopefully you got a chance to look at it, but we have a whole list of all the dates and all the community events that are going to be happening within each league itself too. So it's starting to score up to be actually quite a bit.
Yeah. So
I'm excited.
I love community tournaments. It's a good time for our group to show off their skills at holding tournaments. I know a few of those individuals that have held a tournament have then spun off their own Discord shortly after, where they run all sorts of tournaments. And you know what? I want to take a second because that's what Aquatic is all about, right? It's about making people successful in what they want to do, right? And I know a lot of people have come to us and they've said, oh, I started as a creator with you guys and I found something else that I wanted to pursue, or, I did this and then I started my own server afterwards. That's fantastic. That's literally our mission.
Yeah, that's actually what we want. I was telling you, I see bits, so I might have to do lunges later. But I was, even last night, and this is not an Aquatic thing, but it kind of ended up turning into one, but I was actually streaming last night off on my own channel. And a lot of the people from the community came in and were asking, from a lot of the creators, so that's who I primarily work with a lot of times, but they were saying the same things. And we even had a guest here today. We had the same conversation, comes a lot, but for us, all you guys are great out there. Everybody has something special about them as a player or as a content creator or an editor. And a lot of times sometimes you can get overlooked. It's really easy to get overlooked. in such a saturated market, right? Of just entertainment or sports or anything of that nature. And we're looking for those people who may have not had a chance yet to where, you're really good at Call of Duty, but you were also sitting next to 5 people the same caliber. For whatever reason, this one person got picked and not you. We're looking for those people. So we want, we're trying to, when we see something in somebody, we want to give them a platform. And hopefully they do spin off and create their own, channels, esports leagues. They go off to maybe a team that's already maybe a step ahead of us. That's what we want. We want you guys to be successful just as much as we want to be successful too.
Yeah, so we're all about that. Like I said, spinning off other Discords and all that stuff is great. It just makes us feel even better about the community tournaments that our teams are holding, because it empowers them to do something they probably wouldn't have been able to do without Aquatic, and that's the stuff that we are all here for. It's really what makes us want to do our job every single day.
100%.
So it's great. But yeah, I mean, esports this week, there's a lot going on. Of course, our community mashup that is upcoming this particular Saturday. We did introduce Trackpad on the Discord. So again, Aquatic Trackpad, I believe, is how he's going on there. He is a fantastic individual that we had a lot of conversations with before bringing him on, that I think is going to be a huge help to all of you that are in Jelly and Shark and looking at moving up into Orca, right, to start participating in some of those invitationals and opens that are coming here in the near future, that I know Toad is very excited about to get up and running. So lots of great things there. Community tournaments are always announced the day of, and so we'll have some announcements tomorrow as well as on Friday about what's coming up to play that you all are able to get into and start playing around with. Now, I'm going to use, like I said, this is our esports segment, so I am going to talk quickly about qualifiers. Now, on Thursday, we're going to give the dates for qualifiers to begin at our Fireside Chat. So definitely make sure you tune in to hear all about qualifiers. But I wanted to remind people, it is starting very soon. So qualifiers are in the very near future, right? So they're right around the corner. So if you did get a ticket, stay tuned. You're going to have an opportunity to play very shortly. You'll be getting emails shortly. Again, the way that works is you pick the league that you want to qualify for. This is different than before. And then you're actually going to be playing against the teams that are already built, as well as some of our current players. Our goal here is we really want to start to build out the teams. We got a great foundation. We want to build them out so we can make actual tournaments a much more prevalent thing and get them going a lot more often. But we need more players, more excitement around those to get them streamed, to get them broadcast, and to get them sponsored and brought on. So we're going to do everything we can to make those qualifiers run as smoothly as possible with all of our great individuals there.
We'll have to do some lunges later.
I mean, it looks like
that's a lot of lunges.
Is going to be doing some lunges here, probably in our Q&A spot. You're going to be up doing some lunges as we dive into that. So get ready, catch your breath, build it up, do a little breather, and get ready to rock and roll.
I've got the what we know as the typical male gamer's body. It's fantastic, but it's a little rough when you're doing lunges.
It's going to be special. Of course, also, last piece to mention about This Week in Esports, continue to use Fire Plays on our Discord. Every week, we now are picking a community editor to go through and pick out their top 5 favorite plays, which we're going to be showing here at the end of tonight's stream, right? And that's a great way to get noticed by our managers and our coaches to hopefully land yourself into one of our leagues. Because again, we did have a few people make a league who weren't in qualifiers that just did really, really well through Fire Plays, which is what we've been preaching all along. So great way to get noticed. All right, guys, it is time for probably one of our fan favorite segments. I know it did really well last week. Let's get started with this week's community highlight.
Yeah, is it me?
It is you, Elvie. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty well. How are y'all?
And there she is.
Oh, am I here?
You
Good.
are on my
It's
side
working.
screen.
All right, cool. Well, honey,
right.
I'm ready.
She is ready to go and has a great segment for you. So I'm going to jump off screen. Let's get Elvie up so she can introduce some great things.
Hey, y'all. All right, so this is the part of the show where I get to highlight all of the fun things going on in the community. We know that you all are amazing gamers, but there are also a lot of exciting things that are happening in everyone's lives, and I want to talk about them, and I'm so excited that I get to be the one who can. So we're going to jump into this. Do not make fun of my slides. I'm not a graphic designer here, and I'm actually looking for someone to help me with this. Okay, but let's get started. So I would like to go ahead and shout out some people. So We have some achievements that were hit this week. Monkito's got affiliate, which was really awesome. Rambo Jesus got affiliate. I'm probably saying that wrong. We got some follower goals happening, and we might have a celebrity among us, honestly. Croaky, which I'm probably going to say the name wrong. Croaky messaged me. It was like yesterday or the day before, and got 2,000 followers on TikTok, and then messaged me today. I was like, my video hit like 1 million views and now I'm at 6,000. So that happened in like a day. So we have like a celebrity in Aquatic now, a TikTok celebrity. So that's pretty exciting. And then, so Strix. So as y'all know, I've been asking people to put things in Elvie's corner. Strix put a ton of awesome stuff. So I like did a whole page just for Strix because I was really excited about all the stuff he posted. And I wanted to thank him for his service and show off some of the places that he's visited and also show off his adorable dogs. Look at that. Just look at that. So Strix, thank you so much for posting all that. Y'all, I encourage everyone to post anything you want in Elvie's Corner. I would like to show, trips off, food off, whatever. Okay, but speaking of dogs, our pet showcase is next, and it is brought to you by our new sponsor, Dog Whistle Candles. Now, you might be wondering, what is a dog whistle candle? Honey, I'm going to tell you. They are these amazing aromatherapy candles for dogs. As you know, dogs, they have a lot better sense of smell than us humans. So when we burn those, cheap candles from Walmart, they probably don't love it. These are completely non-toxic. They have a natural and gentle scent, 50 hours of burn time, and they're super affordable. And they have really cool names like Unleashed and Belly Rub and Cheer Up Pup. So I just got these today, and they smell amazing. I mean, that's important. They smell amazing. I cannot wait to get these lit. I just got them today. So I'm going to test them out. I have 2 dogs. I'm going to test them out, and I'm going to let y'all know how that works out. But now let's look at pets. So y'all, I had the best time putting these together. Y'all have the cutest pets. Now that cat on the corner with the hands, I don't know if that's a legit picture, but I'm obsessed with it. And any dog in a sweater, my God, please send me pictures of. I can't deal with how cute dogs in sweaters are, or dogs in any kind of costume. And dogs in blankets. I can't. I want to do a whole page. Rocky's a star. Like Rocky is, oh my gosh. I get too excited. Oh, and then we have Jake the snake. Oh, I can't talk about snakes because my brother let me babysit his snake while he's away in Kuwait. And I now have a ball python, hopefully maybe somewhere in my house. It's here, probably. And then Reverb sent a bunch of beautiful cat pics and an awesome lemon pound cake, which I had to include because I was already doing a whole page of Reverb. So I was like, all right, we're just going to throw that in there. But what I'm really, really, really excited for this week is this video. Ssbu sent this in, and it's it really makes me squeak. So apparently this was the dog's first water encounter, which is really cute. So that just made me really happy. Okay, next, which, oh my gosh, this is another thing I'm super stoked about and want more of next week, please, is art. Y'all are incredible artists. I cannot do it. Like, you see these slats, like I can't do art. But y'all have sent in some really awesome stuff. So this is Chicken. I always say her name and like really weird in my head. Anyway, that's Chicken's art. We have D&D maps. Also, if you are interested in D&D, join our Discord Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I honestly don't remember how long. Here we go. Okay. Dubs, awesome posters. These are for the design contest, which I've told y'all I have not forgotten about. We will figure that out. I know that a lot of y'all have made stuff for that. So I'm excited to get that back going. I remember, I got you. I promise. But these are really great. Monkito's, I love it so much. Thank you for sharing this. Not only is she an amazing gamer and hit affiliate this week, but also a freaking awesome artist. So thank you for sending those in. I'm so jealous. I really wish y'all could show me your skills. They call me Silver. Oh, this is actually, I think I'm going to be working with her. I love her style, and she made these posters for the contest, and I'm obsessed with them. Like, look at that Jelly League one. I'm just hyped about it. Like, I love it so much. I love it so much. So hopefully next week, these will look a little better. And then I had to show off Key's tattoo that she's getting next week, which I realized I kind of covered up with her name. But, I'm a learning how to do this segment. So, we're trying our best. Oh, and oh my gosh, I was really excited about this one too. Like, look at these designs. Like, oh, it's insane. How do y'all do this? How does your brain work? Like, I don't understand. I'm sorry, I get really excited. I get so excited. But please give all of these wonderful people a follow. And I'm stoked for this next segment, which I'm going to be doing every week, which is going to be Creator of the Week. And this week it's Game Cupid, which she is the sweetest thing. Oh my goodness. And I had to show off her setup before I go into her intro. But yeah, I want to show the creators off because they're also wonderful. And obviously we have a lot of these to go, and I'm going to try my best to showcase everyone and show everyone how amazing all our creators are. So with that being said, I'm going to pull up this video that Cupid did for us, which is amazing. So it honestly, for the future, anyone who I make Creator of the Week, she sent me this video and I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, how is this so perfect? I'm pretty stoked about it. So Cupid, thank you so much for this. And I cannot wait to show you to everyone. And I'm hoping that I can get it going perfectly here. Okay, hopefully this works. I really hope it does. I think it will. I got this. Okay, yeah.
Gordy! This is Gordy. He's the star of my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm in Cupid stream again.
This is whipped coffee. Hey guys, it's Cupid, and today I am the featured creator on this week's Tidal Wave show. If you don't already know me, my name is Leah, but most people call me Cupid. I'm a full-time Twitch streamer. I love to play video games, and I'm also a part of the Aquatic community. I've been a part of the Aquatic community since pretty early on, but we are super fast growing, so I'm super happy to meet everybody. So as you probably saw, I like to stream a lot of first-person shooter games, including Siege. There's one. They're all down there. Apex. We're dead. We're so dead. Yay! I have so many questions. Harvey, I'm sorry. And other games like Titanfall. Cool. Where am I going? Can you send me back to Earth? I also tend to do a lot of just chatting streams. Gordy! This is Gordy. He's the star of my life. Purple. It's purple. It's not lavender. Apparently I look short. I'm actually like almost 5'10". I love to interact with my community as well as talk about things like mental health. If you're ever looking for a fun place to hang out on Twitch, I stream almost every day at twitch.tv/itsgamecupid. My channel also has a big focus on creating a super tight-knit community full of people that support each other and help each other. I'm super excited to be doing the Tidal Wave show today with Elvie. She sent me a couple questions to answer to help you guys get to know me, so I'm going to answer a couple of those. So I first got into gaming through games like Minecraft while I was still in middle school. A couple years later, I bought my first PS4 and got super addicted to Overwatch. And a few months ago, I got my first PC. When I first started gaming, I was really into games like Overwatch and Titanfall. Nowadays, I branched out and I play a lot more FPS games like Siege and Valorant. So like a lot of you, I actually found Aquatic through an Instagram ad. I know how much Neptune loves to run those. I was one of the first 1,000 people in the Discord server, so I was here kind of at the beginning. I applied for the creator position a couple months ago, and here we are. I'm super excited to be a part of Aquatic and see where things go in the future as far as leagues go and Aquatic rewards. I'm also super excited to see the community keep growing. So thank you so much to Elvie and Neptune and Riptide and everyone over at Aquatic for this opportunity. I love being here and I can't wait to see where it goes. That's all for me. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. If you ever do want to stop into one of my streams, I stream at twitch.tv/itsgamecupid. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram, both at itsgamecupid. I'm going to hand it back to the professionals now, but thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the arena.
So that just makes me happy. It's GameCupid. You are amazing. Thank you so much for sending that in and being a part of the Aquatic fam. And I'm so happy that you're here. And I cannot wait to showcase more of you every week. And I'm hoping that the sound was okay on that, because I know that it was a little low when we were in. I turned it all the way up. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was good. Okay. But yeah, I think that's all I got this week. But super looking forward to what we're going to have next week. Y'all, please send me any food, pets, just exciting things. If you hit a certain amount of followers, if you're close to hitting a certain amount of followers, I cannot speak. All those things I would love to help you with. So just let me know what you need from me. I got y'all, and I am going to actually give it back to the actual professionals. That was really sweet of you to say, Cupid, by the way. It's not me, I don't know. Okay, I'm putting it back. Oh, lasagna. Oh, okay, I'll tell you about that later, lasagna. Okay, back to the place of the aquatic place.
The aquatic place. I mean, that's the word.
Yeah, that's the word. Hey, bye.
Well, thanks so much, Elvie. Always appreciated, of course. Like she said, a lot of great things going on there. In case you want to take part, definitely head over to Elvie's Corner, which you can find on our Discord to submit all sorts of great things for her to bring up in the near future. Now, it's on to Aquatic's top 3 questions of the week. Alrighty, everybody. So I know there are a ton of questions that are always coming in and flying around here at Aquatic, whether it's on our Discord, whether it's through email, whether it's on our Instagram, whether it's direct message, right? There are a ton of different ways that people are posting questions to us. We do our best to get back to every single one of them. I've been doing a lot better at getting back to my DMs as well as my Instagram. Riptide has been doing great at reaching back and talking with people. Of course, Princess Lyra is always there for everyone to answer those questions, and Elvie has been a big help taking over our community management spot to answer all sorts of great things. Yeah, she's by far the best at getting back to everybody. So of course, thank you so much there. Now, let's see. The very first question is actually one we've talked a bit about tonight. Are we supporting Rogue Company or Hyperscape? Well, yes, kind of. In the near future, we are hoping to. Again, right now we're looking at running some community mashup games with both Rogue Company as well as Hyperspace, so we can determine which one performs the best, which one has the most interest, and then based on that feedback, we'll be looking to most likely add one of those games into Neptune's League.
Wait. Space or Scape? I thought it was Hyperscape.
It is Hyperscape, right? Did I say Space?
I think you said Space.
Did I say Space?
I thought you said Space.
It's Hyperscape. I might have said Space.
Okay.
But it kind of sounds like Hyperspace.
Also, I started questioning myself. I was like, wait a minute. Have I been hearing this wrong this entire time?
Somebody from Ubisoft is probably tracking me down like right now. They're like,
I smell money.
like, there he is. He said the wrong thing.
Copyright strikes.
Oh, God, this happens left and right around here. So yeah, definitely either Rogue Company or Hyperscape is going to be featured in the near future. Stay tuned to our Discord, our Instagram as well to figure out which one that's going to be and how it's being implemented. The next question is, can Aquatic sponsor my organization? So if you have your own gaming org and you're looking to get sponsored, right now we're not doing full sponsorships. What we are doing is encouraging individuals to participate in our tournaments, in those invitationals, as well as in our community mashups, so we can track down the other great orgs out there to work with and to see what we can do to help boost them up as well. We are looking at a new org partnership situation going on here in the near future, where we're having a team that's going to be reaching out and seeing new ways that we can partner with other orgs in the community. So definitely feel free right now to just reach out to either Riptide or Elvie right now, or even Princess Lyra. Submit your questions. We're trying to gather all those together. So if you have an org and you're looking to work with us in some way or another, we're more than happy to have that conversation and see what we can do. The last top 3 questions of the week, I already kind of spoiled and gave away earlier, but it's how our qualifiers are going to work. Well, again, qualifiers will work where you'll pick a league that you would like to try out for. You'll dive into said leagues and you'll play against other members of our community that have already obtained that rank. And based on your performance and your skill set, you don't have to win, but there's a lot of things that are taken into play there. You'll qualify to make one of our leagues. Also, of course, our top 5 plays on the Aquatic Discord is a great place to get noticed by our coaches as well as our new esports managers to help get you placed into the proper spot.
I have a question for you.
I might have an answer.
So we're still looking for editors. I know I've had just a few people reach out, but where's a good place where people can go sign up for that?
I will get a link to Elvie so she can post that in the Discord. I'll also get one to you so you can post it in the Discord.
Perfect.
Our website does, I believe, have a spot for it. I'm pretty sure it's there. It might not be there. I'll double check. It would be called Community Role Application. It would be up at the top under links. If it is not there, I'll see if we can get it there very shortly so y'all have access to that as well. But there's an app. It's a great place to get started with all of that goodness. And I'm going to throw in one more little question here that isn't one of the top 3, but I'm bringing myself a question.
Now it's top 5 questions.
It's top 5 questions of the week. Very similar to the next series we're about to get into. But we did, of course, today, I think I always butcher Bink's name. I think it's BinQ, who actually went through and played on the Aquatik Esports Switch. I know some people have been asking, what's up with that? How did that happen? What's going on there? Of course, our creators, we are giving access to stream on that Aquatik Esports Twitch. So they're able to go in and stream their games, put up some promotional things so people can see who they are and how to track them down. So you will see that on a regular basis. Right now, that is just for creators. So in case you were curious, how can I do that? It is just a creator perk. We're looking at some ways we can also involve some of our esports players, but right now that is creator only. And last question, I'm going to throw in even a 6. This is just crazy. I have all these other questions that are floating around in my head. I need to expand this from top 3. And that is, can I visit HQ? Well, we did have another fantastic individual come out and visit us today. What's up with you? Who is one of our Orca Rocket League players. So we've now had What's up with you as well as Hacker Pro, who both came out and enjoyed some time here in the Creator Studio at Aquatic HQ. So of course, I reach out to Riptide or myself to have that conversation. Riptide is a great host. He loves to show people around and talk with them.
100%. It's always fun being able to hang out with everybody and again just show them around and show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes.
It is a special place. Now, with all that being said, we're getting ready to move into our next segment. But before we do, it is called Top 5 Plays of the Week. We had an editor this week, one of our community editors, go through and pick the top 5 plays to put the video together. And Riptide, who was that editor there?
I believe his Discord name is Fiend. I know he is on, I believe, Twitch and maybe Instagram or Twitter.
Fantastic.
He's OK Fiend.
Okay, Fiend.
Yep, but I mean, he does hopefully the opposite of the WWE Fiend. But I was really excited to work with somebody new this week and try and get just a different. I'm hoping that every week, every 2 weeks, we can grab a new person and then have for our editor. So if you are wanting to become an editor, this is one of the to me at least one of the big kind of cool things you'll be able to do. But you get to go through our fire plays and pick out what your favorite videos are. So he's put together a really cool video for us, and that's coming up here in just a minute.
Great. Well, without any further ado, let's move into both Fiend and Aquatic's top 5 plays of the week.
Habana's waiting.
That's the diffuser on me.
Buck's in cafe. He's 25.
Reload! Dude, there's one all the way up yellow. Buck's up yellow. On A.
One on
Last
four
one's on
remaining.
site.
No, he's
Looking
not.
here for-
No.
Oh, he's not. Okay, don't listen.
Shh. He's close.
What do I hear? I'm sorry. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh. Yes, he can!
This guy, like, I'm trying to compliment him, but he's probably not a gold, so like.
I hear A again.
Yep. Stop it.
Nice.
Just don't get too cocky.
You won't.
Good shot.
Type good night. Type good night.
Absolutely.
Man, those are some great top 5 clips.
I love seeing Mr. Debacle all the time.
Every time.
I feel like no
That
matter
dude
what
dominates.
editor I pick, Mr. Debacle always gets in there somehow.
I
He's
mean-
just so good.
It's not bad.
Not that we're playing favorites or anything. He's fantastic.
Yeah, it's not even us picking at this point.
Even when I was picking Mr. Debacle.
I mean,
I'm sorry. He's so good.
yeah, he is very talented. And of course, that end there, you know, I am a fan of Reyna when I play Valorant, so that was a awesome end to that entire top 5 play as well. It's just great to see that and you and we're all on the same page with the editors at picking some great individuals.
100%.
But it is now time for us to bring in another Aquatik Uplink. So let's get that up and going. Poof. All right, y'all. That is Aquatik Uplink number 2 for today's show. So feel free to dive in and grab hold of that code so you can secure yourself a nice $10 gift card in the PlayStation Store to pick yourself up something great. I mean, Riptide PlayStation frequently has greats that are like $9.99 or under, right? Isn't that kind of one of their things?
Yeah, actually, a lot of times, actually, I think they may have changed it just recently because a lot of their sales have been changing, I think, at the Wednesdays. But typically, it's always been every Tuesday. Not only do the new games drop, but the sales change. But they usually, week to week, they do like they have a sale section that's like games that are $9.99 under, then $19.99 under.
So, great. And just like that, it's gone. They come,
Sad.
they go. I'm sure somebody grabbed onto that and is excited to spend that $10 and
Get
get
some
themselves
V-Bucks.
something great. Probably going to use it to get V-Bucks. You know what? I'm okay with that. I know in our
I am
upcoming
too.
streams, I think it's the raid, we're dropping some V-Bucks as well. So fantastic to grab all those great skins in your favorite game. Alrighty. We have seen a lot of great things tonight. It is now time where Riptide and I engage more with the community. It is now time for live chat. All right, let me gear up here. I'm way too blind to see all the way across this office. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my chat here as well as Riptide does the lunges that I know he owes a few of you. You keep that up while I pull up my chat here.
I got this new Mortal Kombat shirt on. I love it. I'm about to like kick this phone. I think right out of it. No, I'm going to pull something. But I'm about
They are
to.
saying poor Riptide as you are going through this.
Got this on the good old Saley sale.
Let's see here. I really got to remember not to like make those types of noises. I apologize in these microphones.
What noise was that?
Just kind of. I'm not going to do it again because it'll make everybody so upset.
Maybe you should do it in a lunging position.
That probably would help. Y'all don't want to see me lunge, and I will be on the ground in about 3 seconds.
I don't know. I did rewatch you dancing the other day, and it was a sight.
Sent an email regarding this is from Explodesien. Sent an email regarding casting about a week ago. When can I expect a response? Riptide, you're currently going through the casting emails now, right?
Casting emails?
Like to cast tournaments? Is that the coaches, the esports managers that are reviewing all the... Okay, so that is the managers that are going through those casting?
To be fair, I was. But I'm working with them, getting them. But yeah.
So fantastic. We'll have some response back there pretty shortly from one of our managers. I'll have Riptide reach out and chat with them, the esports team, to get those responses back out to you shortly. Hazard Psych asks, is there tickets Neptune? There's not tickets in tonight's show, but we are going to be dropping tickets, I believe, in 1 or 2 other shows this week. Stay tuned to our Discord as we talk about where those are going to fall. Aquatik DJ5, can you explain Orca League Night? So the way that League Nights work, your esports coaches, esports managers are going to be posting schedules in the Discord as well as on our website. And the way that those League Nights work is they're in a variety of fashions, one of which is a community game night. In community game nights, our league players are allowed to host tournaments of their own and invite other people to participate with them. In our more exciting and accessible tournaments, we also have a night that is all about invitationals and opens. In an open, anyone from the community can play against teams that are formed by our esports leagues. There has to be at least one esports league member on each of those teams. Finally, we have our invitationals. In an invitational, the actual esports players will go up against other esports leagues and orgs from around the globe that our esports managers have started reaching out to bring into those invitationals, hence the word invitational. So those are the big ways that those league nights works. How do I enter solo in the community smash for Valorant? Well, Corey Birdo, you can do that at aquatic.gg/mashup. As you are going through that application process, it'll ask you if you have a team. If you do not, you will be able to go in by yourself. That is a definite option. Monkey Toes says, "Rip tired." That is a great statement there. Rip tired.
I think that's the most, that's the truest statement I've heard all day.
Can you shout out the Shark Community Ssbu Tournament happening in 10 minutes? It's being hosted by twitch.tv/SrailMix. Y'all definitely head over and check out what's going on with SrailMix. The audio is good. There you go, Riptide. We are getting some good feedback.
Thank you.
That is from They Call Me Silver.
Thank you.
Let's see here. I am behind on a couple of pieces here. Let's see. Alrighty. There's an Apex Legends tournament being hosted Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. Reach out to me on Discord. I can get you in touch with the community host. That came from the One True trackpad, so definitely reach out there to get that taken care of.
And I gotta say, since he's been him and Toad, it's actually been. I know trackpad's just getting started, but it's been really great working with them, and just how on fire that day one, just how on just they came in, and I'm just like, here you guys go, and they just, they took it. They're fantastic.
Riptide, I have some great news for you.
Yes.
Someone has redeemed a dance-off. After all your lunging, the dance-off has been redeemed.
So, what you're trying to tell me is that were they wanting to see the lawnmower again?
Oh, no.
Or the school bus?
I really hope it's not the school bus, because that kind of scares me from sitting over here.
I don't know what I was going to do with this, but I have an idea, then it left my brain.
Someone has asked, if Riptide does enough lunging and dancing, does he become a Ripped-tide? That is from the One True trackpad, and that's probably not happening.
I might turn into Hulkamania or the Ultimate Warrior over here if I keep, keep getting my lunges going on.
Keep going there? Yeah,
I do have the belt. I'm this close to running over to my desk and grabbing that belt and challenging you to a match.
We're not quite there yet. That's coming soon in a episode near you. I will say, y'all, I have been getting ready for Fireside Chat that's coming up. There's been a lot of requests to get me to do the Renegade which is a dance, right? And I'm actually starting to get there. I'm getting this part. I think that's about boom. And then there's like this figure 8 thing that I got to do. And then there's a woo.
I keep waiting for his stance. That.
And this.
Like he comes in, I'm waiting for the
this,
shh in his
and
pants.
this, boom, and then whoop.
So
there's a lot more to that, but it's going to be great. Thursday, Fireside, I'm going to spend so much time getting the Renegade down. It's going to be Renegade all up in here.
We actually had, so a lot of you know that there's, Aquatic is a subsidiary of Horizon, and one of the Horizon developers was in here, and his son was in here with him too. And so he was actually playing on my Xbox, and he was playing some Fortnite, and he got up and just started doing all the dances like by memory. He's like, and there's this one, and we're just scratching our heads like, how do you remember all this? Like, why are you so smart? Because I can't.
My go-to is always the fluff. I can get that one going. This seems to always be my go-to that I get into.
I'm just so afraid you're gonna get hurt.
So hard. I'm a very clumsy person. People always think that I'm gonna get hurt on a regular basis. If you saw me, I went real down last time, but I typically kind of stick to, like one of these numbers.
Like the John Travolta, like Saturday Night Fever, like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really the most like dancey person in the world.
Are you trying to like Disco Inferno kind of thing, like?
One of these numbers. This is my favorite. This is a Fortnite. This is the thing.
That looks like that should be a National Geographic.
That's just rude. Look, y'all. Y'all know my dancing is spot on. I mean, it probably was a National Geographic at one point. It's okay. I'm okay with that. I could do one of these numbers. Just.
So
that's a dance, right? I mean, I think.
Next time we make a commercial, can we just make this the start of the commercial?
Just this? We can do like
just us dancing.
Oh God, they turned the lights off on me. It was so bad.
Everybody, I think that's a signal for us to wrap this up.
Yeah,
somebody's trying to tell us to get the heck out of here if the lights are going dark.
People are like, you're dwindling your coverage for the raid. We need to get this started, and these guys are dancing. People are going crazy. They're leaving left and right.
There's never nonstop trolling around here.
That's a thing.
Apparently, even during live TV.
The lights just trolled us. All right, let me get this raid queued up while you do whatever you need to do up here.
I was thinking about doing some more lunges. Hold on. Hi, everybody.
They call me Silver says, I saw the story. Yeah, I'm getting that on Instagram now. Do the nay. I cannot nay.
I'm not even going to pretend. What was that earlier? Rip tired?
LV, I'm Neptune tired right now.
LV
is wanting us to, saying there's a ton of people that are asking us to raid Key. So that sounds
cool.
Wonderful to me. Let me get that tuned up here.
You should raid Lemon. She used to be called Lemon.
There's a lot of people saying to do that.
Even though she's now everything's now key lime, I voted for her to be Lemon Lime.
All right, y'all, we have that raid queued up. We are getting this ready to rock and roll. Of course, thank you for joining us here at Tidal Wave. I hope you're all ready for the raid, as well as Fireside, as well as all sorts of other great things going on this week. And who, my fine friend, are you?
Oh, I'm always Riptide.
And I'm Neptune, guys. And I'll see you in the arena.